Hello and welcome. My name is Avanrin, and in today's video we are going to be going over the Scythe Spirit upgrade trees and what upgrades are available for the Scythe weapons specifically. As always, there are 3 trees for the skills you can invest into to make your weapon stronger. The attack tree, focused on improving damage, the exclusive tree, which provides various bonuses to the combat style of the weapon, and the awakening tree, which focuses on boosting your spirit weapon awakening effects. Each tree has some standard skills which can be invested in, as well as a final upgrade which costs more ego points to invest into, but provides a drastic bonus compared to some of the previous benefits. Starting with the attack tree, we have Spirit Training, which for Scythes provides an additional 4 magic attack per rank invested, up to a maximum of 20 additional magic attack. There is also Spirit Attunement, which provides 3% critical damage per rank invested up to a maximum of 15% damage increase. This equates to effectively adding 2 red upgrade stones to the weapon. The third upgrade available for the attack tree is Spirit Control, which increases your magic attack by 2% of your base mana value, with a cap of 6 magic attack per rank invested, up to a maximum of 30. This means you'll need a base mana value of 1500 to fully benefit from this upgrade. The final upgrade available for the attack tree is called Spirit Unleashing, which increases your final critical hit rate by 5% while the weapon is equipped, making it much more likely for you to land critical hits. Moving on to the exclusive tree, we'll see some more unique effects of the Scythe Spirit weapon. The first upgrade in this tree is Scythe Amplitude, which adds a splash damage to Astral Reeve within a 1 meter range, dealing 4% damage per rank to enemies within the splash range, up to a maximum of 20% damage. Personally, I don't find this upgrade to be super valuable, so I have not opted to invest heavily into it at any point. Scythe Analysis is the second skill under the exclusive tree, and provides a 2% damage increase per rank to enemies under the effects of Bleed, Daze, Defense, Protection, Magic Defense, or Magic Protection Reduction effects, with a maximum bonus damage of 10%. This upgrade is very easy to take advantage of, especially with how many defense reduction effects are available in the game, especially those tied to astrology. The third upgrade under the exclusive tree is the Scythe Lucky Strike effect, which gives a 10% chance to inflict a bleed debuff lasting 6 seconds per rank invested when using an astrologer combat skill, with a maximum duration of 30 seconds available. The bleed effect will always do 30% of your current physical damage as its damage value. Due to this, it may not be the most practical upgrade for Scythes since their damage is scaled off of magic attack, but it could be beneficial to invest into regardless, since the bleed debuff will cause the Scythe Analysis bonus damage effect to get activated. The fourth upgrade is the Scythe Enrage skill, which provides a 2% bonus damage per rank invested against enemies under 30% health. At most, it provides a 10% bonus damage on weakened targets. This is beneficial for squeezing out that last burst of damage you need if you're struggling at the end of a fight, or you're looking to do more damage in larger raid encounters. The final upgrade in the exclusive tree is the Ultimate Scythe upgrade, which applies a 20% bonus to the effects on Fate Foretold provided by each of the different card types. This means that each aspect of offense gives 6% bonus damage instead of the usual 5%. Each aspect of support heals your party for 180 instead of the standard 150. Each aspect of control is upgraded to ignore 6 magic defense and 3.6 magic protection from the base value of 5 magic defense and 3 magic protection. And the aspect of fortune provides 2.4% increased critical damage instead of 2%. This can add quite a bit of burst damage or healing utility to your rotation that you can take advantage of with Fate Foretold. The final section of the Spirit skills is the Awakening tree. These provide bonuses specifically to the Spirit Scythe Awakening skill obtained once your spirit reaches level 21. The first skill in the Awakening tree is Awakening Attack Enhancement, which for Scythes provides an additional 250% attack damage per rank invested into the subskill, improving the initial strike of the skill's activation by up to 1250% when activated, bringing the maximum baseline skill damage up to 2050%. The second skill is the Awakening Range Enhancement, which increases the attack radius by half a meter per rank invested. With an additional radius of 2.5 meters at max, the Scythe Awakening skill gets quite a bit larger. Being a circular attack, this can allow you to hit enemies that had begun to move away from your location when initially loading the skill. The third skill is the Awakening Duration Enhancement, which improves the Spirit Weapon Awakening bonus damage duration after the skill has been used. Each rank adds 3 seconds more to the timer, allowing for a maximum time of up to 90 seconds in total of boosted damage duration. When used in conjunction with the next skill, Awakening Buff Enhancement, you can push out a lot of additional damage simply by activating your Spirit Weapon skill. Awakening Buff Enhancement increases the bonus damage provided by the Spirit Scythe Awakening After Effect by 3% per rank invested, allowing for an extra 15% bonus damage on top of the 10% the skill normally provides. This means you can improve your damage output by 25% for a short duration, allowing you to fire off some of those higher hitting skills and really focus on getting your damage output. The final skill available in the Awakening tree is the Awakening Acceleration, which doubles the rate in which your Spirit Scythe Awakening gains charge, cutting its downtime in half. By default, the Spirit Weapon Awakening effectively has a 10-minute cooldown. The only reason I word it in that way is because it requires 10 minutes of active combat time with the Spirit Weapon equipped. With Awakening Acceleration, this is cut down to 5 minutes of active combat time, allowing you to go from having the buff activated 15% of the time you're in combat to having it active 30% of the time you're in combat, allowing you to have boosted damage significantly more often. I really hope that this video gave you some insight into how the Spirit Scythe can be built to benefit your playstyle. If there is any question you have about the Scythe Spirit Weapon, feel free to ask in the comments below. If you like seeing content of this nature, consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next video.